Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Racing Show here at RacePlazaMedia. This week, Saturday, F1 is finally kicking off with the first Grand Prix in Bahrain. And just in time, we created our very own F1 Fantasy League. So let's talk about it and find out how you can join. All right, guys, so let me give you guys a little bit of a rundown if you're not familiar with F1 Fantasy, how it works. It's incredibly easy. We will also share with you the code to join our very own league, the RacePlazaMedia Championship, and you'll be able to win a prize at the end if you are the lucky winner of our fantasy league. But stay tuned for the end of the video to find out exactly what you could be winning. Now, to join the F1 Fantasy world, you have to create an F1 account. So you can register one for free on the website, and then you can create your own team. You're allowed to create up to 3 teams. However, in our league in particular, we allow everybody to only have 1 team, and a team consists of 2 constructors and 5 drivers. However, you only have a budget of $100 million available to you, so you have to choose wisely. Of course, drivers and constructors are rated differently. Currently, it's based on the previous season, how they did in 2023. However, those numbers, the buy-in price for each of the drivers as well as the constructor, will get updated after every race based on their performances. Now, if you're either not familiar or you don't know exactly how to get started, the great thing is on the F1 Fantasy page, you can also select autofill. For example, you can choose your favorite driver, maybe you have a favorite team, but then the rest of it, you're not quite sure yet, so why not select autofill? The website will automatically add up the remaining places based on the budget that you have available, so you can look at it and select it or make some changes to it. However, the good thing is you do have transfer abilities after every race. You have 2 transfers available to you. If you don't use both of the transfers, they will roll over to the next week. However, they don't accumulate, so you won't be able to save up 5, 10 transfers so you can, at the mid of the season, you can change up your whole team. That won't be possible. That won't be possible for free. If you do exceed your limit of 2 or however many transfers you have available to you at that time, you will get deducted 10 points. So it's essentially a 10-point penalty if you go over your transfer limit. So keep that in mind. Something else that's really handy is the DRS boost that you can select every week for one of your drivers, meaning they will get double the points for that Grand Prix. So that's something to keep in mind, to pick the driver correctly based on either how they're doing currently or also the track that's coming up for the next race. Now, there's one more big new thing that's going on this season. So this season, you will also have 6 chips available. So the chips are essentially your upgrades. So you know how F1 teams can upgrade their vehicles throughout the year. They have a certain number of upgrades that they can do. So you, as an F1 fantasy player, you have 6 chips available to you. Currently, we only know the power of 3 of those chips, and the remaining of them will be announced shortly. So currently the 3 chips that are available are called No Autopilot, an Extra DRS Boost, and No Negative Points. You're only allowed to activate 1 of those chips per race, and then again you have 6 of those chips available for the whole season, so you want to be smart about it when and which one you want to use and on which driver. Lastly, let's talk a little bit about points. There's different ways you can earn points, which is great. So you can earn points in qualifying, you can earn points during a sprint race, and you can earn points during the actual race, and you can do so with your drivers as well as your constructors. However, you can also earn or lose points, earn negative points or lose points based on the performance of your racers and the team itself. So for example, I'll show you guys here now. For qualifying, you can get points, 10 points for first place all the way down to 10th place gets 1. Then if you have no time set or you didn't complete or you got disqualified, you get points deducted. Another important thing to keep in mind in point of points is also the positions the drivers gained or lost during the race, because those will also either earn or lose them points. And in addition, the fastest lap will earn 10 points, as well as the driver of the day, which is voted by, of course, all of us. And that driver will also receive another 10 points. The actual race and the sprint race are scored just like in F1. So you start off for the race with 25 points, with the first place going down, and the sprint race with 8 points and going down. However, same thing here. You do get points deducted if your driver doesn't complete the race or they're disqualified from the race. And finally, one thing I also thought was really cool is that the constructors also earn points for their pit stops. So if you're the fastest pit stop, the second fastest pit stop, and the third fastest pit stop, you can earn points. And if the same team has all three, they earn points for all three, totaling up to top 18 points for just the pit stops. So there's a lot of different ways your team, your drivers, and the constructors can earn as well as lose points. So that's something to keep in mind as you create your team. We already started creating our team. It's quite a tough decision because of course it's the first race of the season. Yes, of course we had the test sessions already a week ago. However, you know, they always sandbag. They don't show exactly what's up. You can have some thoughts on it based on how they did previous seasons. However, you never know, right? So I'm very excited. Here's the code for our F1 Fantasy League. It is called the RacePlazaMedia Championship. So join us. Let's have fun. We can chat about it on our socials. As mentioned, we will be watching it and having a little hangout session on Saturday, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please join us on YouTube or Twitch. We won't be able to stream the race, of course, but we'll be watching it. So you'll be watching it and we can just all hang out, have a good time, chat a little bit, exchange our theories, what's going to happen this season. I'm personally super excited and I really hope that you will join us in our F1 Fantasy League. Now, before I forget, I wanted to tell you guys what you can win. Keep in mind, we are a very small channel. We have just started up this adventure. However, we did want to give you guys something for winning. So, very exclusive, you would win our very own RacePlazaMedia thermos cup. It comes with a straw and a straw cleaner. It's very limited edition. There are only 12 of them out there right now, provided to us by our biggest fans. So thank you very much for these. We will gladly give them out to whoever wins the F1 Fantasy League RacePlazaMedia Championship 2021. So please join us. And with that, I would like to say to you guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Join our F1 Fantasy League. We'll see you there, and hopefully we will also see you on Saturday. But until then, we will chat tomorrow. Bye-bye.